Hello, and a very warm welcome to City Harvest. We are delighted that you have expressed interest in volunteering with us and would love to welcome you on board. Our volunteering community is truly amazing for so many reasons, and over the course of this induction, we hope to provide you with all the information you want to know before joining the team. I'm now going to show you this short video to give you a taste of a day in the life at City Harvest. This video was made in 2021 and it still says that our total number of meals delivered is 16 million. In reality, we've more than doubled that. In March 2022, we hit the 30 million mark, which is a huge milestone and counting. Laura Winningham established City Harvest in 2014, and in 2020, we tripled in size to meet the demand of people facing food poverty, now distributing more than 1 million free meals every month to over 350 charity partners. We are the logistics who connect surplus food to charities that feed vulnerable people. And our mission is to rescue food, people and planet by preventing food waste, providing life-changing support to communities in every London borough through food, and reducing greenhouse gas emissions from waste. Volunteers are integral to City Harvest, and our vibrant community supports us day in and day out in our mission to reduce food waste and food poverty. We are open every day of the year to keep the food flowing out to London's most vulnerable. The social impact of what City Harvest does relates to the people who benefit from the food itself. Food poverty has never been more prevalent, and the cost of living crisis is only forecasted to increase over the coming months. We are directly responding to that by onboarding new charities and communicating with our current partners to ensure that we continue to support them in the way that they need it. As you can imagine, working with over 350 charities means there's a huge variety in different missions and ambitions and different groups of people who receive the food directly from them. The charity recipients include homeless shelters, hostels, soup kitchens and mental health charities, projects supporting the elderly and socially isolated, community kitchens, schools and family projects, children's programmes and domestic abuse refuges. Access to healthy, nutritious food increases employment opportunities and improves mental health, reduces malnutrition and crime rates, and can provide the opportunity for young people to continue in education. Access to healthy, nutritious food is the most base of human needs, and for many this is the reality. However, with 1 in 4 people experiencing food poverty, this need is not being met, hence the reason City Harvest exists. All the charities receive the food free of charge, therefore freeing up their funding to develop support programmes, their facilities and resources. The environmental impact of what we do relates to the food itself. Each week we receive and deliver over 100 tonnes of food, all of which is surplus and would otherwise go to waste if it wasn't redirected here. Food waste is not only a waste of incredibly valuable resources, but is a primary factor in climate change due to the harmful greenhouse gases emitted as food decomposes. The food companies who provide us with their surplus benefit as we provide a free, sustainable solution with immediate positive impact. The planet benefits as the food fulfills its destiny of being eaten rather than wasted, and the people benefit by receiving healthy, nutritious food. This board that you can see on the screen here represents different sources from within the food industry that we currently access surplus from, and with 1/3 of all food being produced wasted, you can imagine how wide the variety of different food items we receive are. For years, we've been working with supermarkets, restaurants, wholesale fruit and vegetable markets, suppliers and manufacturers. We're going to continue to do this, but our horizons have now extended to farms and distribution centres from across the country. And the provision of fresh and beautiful fruit and veg is only set to increase. The reasons we receive food are just as varied. The supermarket grading process rejects any items with the merest of blemishes. Surplus is generated from within manufacturing supply chains. Increased transportation means the quality can deteriorate as the produce spends longer in chilled transit. And these are still just a selection of the reasons. So we're now going to move on to the volunteering itself and why we do really need you. Volunteers are at the heart and soul of everything we do here, and without the help of wonderful people such as yourselves, City Harvest would be a very different place. Volunteers are ingrained in the whole City Harvest story right from our small beginnings in 2014, and are going to continue to do so into the future. So volunteering with City Harvest is definitely a hands-on and physical experience. Your role is primarily to work as a team to sort through the incredible food donations we receive. We have processes in place to make this as easy and fun as possible. And we're always primarily categorizing the food into different groups and looking at the date where relevant. We have teams on site who are here to support you throughout, and especially at the beginning as you first start, we'll be here to help train you, into all of our different processes and activities. As you can see on the screen, I think the things that we really highlight are teamwork, using initiative, especially when you're quality controlling produce, and sort of having fun, I think, is at the heart of it. We're always brewing some music in the warehouse, so I think it's a fun and vibrant atmosphere. What we need you to be. City Harvest is a place of passion and enthusiasm, so if you're interested in learning more or putting your passion into practice, then volunteering with us is a great way to do so. All volunteers over the age of 18 are welcome to come independently. If you're age 16 or 17, you are welcome to volunteer with us with an accompanying adult. Unfortunately, if you're below 16, we don't have any current volunteering roles, but please do get in contact with us to discuss alternative options of how you can volunteer in your community. As I mentioned earlier, City Harvest is a great place to get fit. Due to the nature of our operations, the roles we currently offer all require standing, walking and lifting. We do encourage everyone to work within their own means, and a big part of this is working at your own pace and within the team. We have kit on site that is designed to make the processes easier, so we can talk you through this when you first arrive for your first slot. So what you'll get out of it. We pride ourselves on the volunteering experience that we've collectively created. The City Harvest is a place of community, kindness and enthusiasm. 100% of recently surveyed volunteers would recommend volunteering with us. You'll be welcomed onto the team on your first volunteering slot, and we hope that you'll find the things that you are looking for. We will nourish you from Pam's Kitchen whilst you're volunteering with us, and encourage everyone to take some food home from our tuck shop at the end of your slot so that we can say thank you to you for your volunteering efforts. We will, of course, reimburse anyone who requires assistance with financing travel to and from our sites, so please discuss this with myself or the volunteering team for more information. Volunteering can be a great way to build your CV or as a route back into work. We will always provide you with a reference for your volunteering, so please do ask if this is something you're interested in. So we're going to move on to some impact now, and this is something that I find really exciting. Each time you volunteer, you make a huge impact on food, people and planet. The statistics that you can see below have been calculated to show what you help City Harvest as a whole to achieve for each hour that you volunteer. So rescuing 223 kilograms of surplus food, delivering 530 meals and preventing 846 kilograms of greenhouse gas emissions from being released. From this, you can see the incredible impact you make each time you volunteer and can imagine how quickly it collectively builds up. This is really a chance to say thank you in advance for the help, because you can see the impact you're making to so many different areas of life. So what's next? Thank you for completing your City Harvest volunteer induction. You're now inducted and ready to book your first slot. If you head back to your emails, you'll be able to find the link to step 3, which is to select your location. Select the base that you would like to volunteer at, and you'll then be able to view a volunteer roster and select the slot that suits you best. Please do make sure that you head to the resources section on time counts, have a read through our volunteer handbook because that contains even more information, and do watch the manual handling training because this is essential before you arrive at one of our sites. If you have any questions, please feel free to email volunteer@cityharvest.org.uk and we'll be able to reach back out to you. We can't wait to welcome you to the team and look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you.